Number 4, this is a big one too. Replace suspicion with trust. Not you, Slade. You keep on having those suspicions and going out and arresting bad guys, okay? No, of course there's a place for this, but what I'm talking about is just in our lives in general. We got to learn to trust. Look, again, go back and read, what is it now? Proverbs 3, 5 through 6. What?
Trust in the Lord with all your heart. Do not depend on your own understanding. Seek His will in all you do, and He will show you which path to take.
Replace suspicion with trust, because it'll show love. Listen, I've shared this with you before. I've just got this heart. If I see somebody out there, I know Lynn's the same way, because she's called me about stuff that has happened and stuff. But we see people in need, and we just want to help. And I think everyone here has that heart. And I want you to know something, that if you ever find yourself in that situation, and don't worry about the monetary responsibility of it. You can talk to us and we'll reimburse you, or we'll do something. Okay? Because remember, we're built on that. This church is built on being the church outside of these four walls or whatever. But I want you to know that there are a lot of people that I talk to say, oh, I would never give anybody, those guys out there money because they're just going to spend it on liquor. Well, you know what? Who's that on? It's on them. We do what we do with what? With a heart of love. We're not, you see, this is what God is trying to say here. Don't be suspicious like that. One of the things that Sylvia and I have learned with family is when they come and say, hey, do you think you could loan us, $100 or whatever? And we say, no. Nope. We'll not loan you. I'll give you. If it's, of course we talk to them, but I won't loan you. I won't loan you. I'll give you, because then there's no expectation of it being paid back, and I'm doing it with the love of God. You know what I mean? But I want you all to know that I don't have any money right now. So, don't ask right now. Yeah, don't ask right now. I say that with all the love in my heart. Okay. Hey guys, look, listen. Trust in the Lord with all your heart, and lean not on your own understanding. In all your ways submit to Him, and He will make your path straight. I want you to know that the devil is the king of suspicion. He created it. Trust is not even in his vocabulary. I want you to know, when we become like no trust, no God. We're denying God. It's amazing what God can do with loving, trusting people, yes or no? We see it all the time. And I know how hard it is to trust people. I get it. Someone may have lost your trust, and you want to give it back to them, but you can't. I want you to know that feeling is coming from the devil. Because that is creating doubt. You've had a storm in your life. God threw you a wicked, not God, but God has allowed for a wicked curve to be thrown at you. And you're scared to get back out there with God. That's doubt. Maybe you're in a marriage where trust is an issue. I want you to know something. I want you to know this something right now, okay? When we hear about divorce rates, and even a big thing, if you're involved in the church, okay, one of the biggest things that they always want to throw out is, what is the divorce rate in the church? Well, yeah, okay, but man, this is a global thing. It's happening to our society. I want you to know that again, we want to blame this and blame that. I'm telling you, the devil is against marriage. The devil doesn't want to see marriages prosper. He's going to do whatever he can to get in between two people. Because why? Who created marriage? God did. The devil despises it. He's going to do everything he can to break them up. Marriage is a covenant with God. The doubt that keeps being raised is nothing but the devil trying to destroy that covenant. And God heals the wounds. Restore those that trust in Him. He restores our lives, and He can restore our marriages. And it's amazing what God can do in our lives if we put a little trust in Him. The Bible says, just give me what? Faith of a what? Of a mustard seed. And I'm going to do what? I'm going to move mountains. It doesn't mean that I'm going to go out and move the Franklin Mountains. What it means is that, man, God, if I will trust you this much, you will prosper my marriage. If I give you this much, you will give me the courage to go out and love people. Imagine if we were just wholeheartedly... Oh. What does that song say? My favorite song? When you say to jump, what am I going to do? I'm not going to give you a mustard seed. I'm going to do what? I'm going to dive in. Are you all diving in on trust on God? I hope so.